Hey, buddy. What are you watching?
Oh, nothing. I'm just watching the Season 5 Walking Dead trailer.
That's right, folks. Because it came out today. Boy, was it exciting.
It was.
And
Beth is alive.
We wanted to review it right now. For those who haven't watched it, though, pause this. Take a step back. Type in the search bar.
Or just
Season 5, The Walking Dead, or the link in the description, and watch it because it was good, and I can't wait. But for those who have watched it, we're going to review it now. Okay, so right off the bat, the first minute, I noticed 12,000 different things. Okay.
Yes.
12,000. Okay, so first you got the men that came in with the gas masks. Okay. Now, obviously, they're coming in to maybe take our beloved characters somewhere. Where to? Hopefully not their deaths, because that would not be good, would it?
No, it would not, because it's Maddie.
But they do come in, and then I believe that's when Abraham he yells "move," and then you see the guys come in with the gas masks.
It looked like Bob, had a knife in his hand.
In the car?
Yeah, in the train car.
I missed that. I didn't see that. My goodness. But so then you have these guys taking our characters somewhere. So later on in the trailer, I think that's revealed as they're carried somewhere in a building, some building, some room,
to their building where they cut the people up and chop their heads off.
That's the next thing. So whoever it is staring at this figure. About 17 seconds in, this figure, don't know who he is, don't know what he's doing.
Very big guy though.
But this guy is standing over a human body, whether it be man or woman.
Short brown hair.
We think it's a man, but it might be a woman, and he's cutting into her. That's what it looks like. So for now, we don't know, but it looks to be like this man is cutting into this human. What is he doing? I don't know. But that is only making me lean more towards that Gareth could be leader of the hunters. These are all the hunters. The termites are now the hunters. But again, we don't know. So, but as the trailer goes on, about 20-something seconds in, we see not all of the characters in the train. Not everybody was bound and gagged, but there were a good few. We had Bob, Rick,
Daryl, and Glenn
that I saw. There were two other guys there, but we didn't. It was some.
I don't remember seeing them.
There were two other guys there. Okay, next to Glenn next to Glenn there were two other guys. I don't know who they were. They probably were in because remember the season 4 finale.
Oh yeah,
we heard people in other train cars, so they might be other people. So, but they're there and basically gagged in front of this, like, what is it, tub? Yeah. Right. It looks like a tub full of water. Like maybe they're going to, threaten
chop their heads off.
Or chop their heads off. Good point. So there's that. But yeah. So it doesn't look good. And then you've got, after that, Gareth is planning something. Yeah. What? We don't know. And
sorry, I was looking at some stuff you were saying.
So what he's planning, don't know. But you have Bob is trying to plead with Gareth and saying, hey, we got this guy, he knows how to cure it, and cure this whole zombie thing. And right off the bat, Gareth, I think, believes him and wants to join Rick's group. Right off the bat. Bad decision. 100% sure that's going to be a bad decision. That's going to go downhill very soon, very quick. Like, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, well, it's like, who would trust Gareth?
That's true.
He's an evil man.
Yeah. He's not too good.
No.
So I don't think that this is gonna. It's good. It might last for a while, but Gareth joining Rick's group, I think there's a moment in the trailer where Rick basically threatens someone, and I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's Rick. It's got to be Rick. I mean, Rick is. I'm gonna go ahead and guess he's threatening Gareth. My best guess is that he's threatening Gareth and saying, "Hey, these people are my family, and if you do anything to hurt them, I'll kill you." So basically saying, "Hey, watch yourself."
You better watch yourself before you wreck yourself.
I noticed the Judith is reunited very quick. Like now, the trailer, if it goes like past trailers, it's only showing scenes from like the first 4 or 6 episodes. So Judith is reunited pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So Judith and dear old dad Rick get to see each other again. So that's good. That's good. Yes. One thing I noticed that I don't think you noticed, but I did. The zombies. So good. I gotta give Greg Nicotero. The zombies are just looking so much more disgusting. There's a zombie at like near the end where he's just got like this. It's like a chin of fat or something. Like
a lot of double chins.
It's like that, but worse. It's like down here. So, I mean, this guy, the way they got the zombies looking this season is crazy. But another thing, like the special effects is making them look a lot more decayed. Where basically, by what I mean is like, what was it? About 1 minute
fire truck
in 1 minute 15, something like that. Eugene is on a fire truck.
Eugene?
And yeah, it was Eugene. And
that's cool.
So
Abraham was there too. I know that.
Well, Eugene was spraying the water hose.
Yeah.
And sprays it at the zombie's face, and like half of it just ashes, just clean right off.
Yes.
So you got to think that the zombies over time are decaying very much so, and I know that a fire hose is very powerful, so I know it's going to make an impact. Like if I was to spray you with a fire hose, you'd be bruised
far back,
maybe, but to spray someone's head with a fire hose and then it just come right off. The zombies are getting old.
Talk about Michonne.
Abraham.
Oh no.
Abraham. For some reason, Abraham is crying.
Is Rosie?
To put it very bluntly, he's crying. I don't know why.
Did he have a lover and she
died? He's in tears. He goes to his knees in the middle of a road, it seems like, and
is he thinking about his wife?
Well,
from the comments?
Well, it may not go in that story, though. So he's crying, and we don't know why, but it seems maybe he lost. Maybe Rosita.
No, I don't think they're gonna kill off Rosita because she's still alive in the comics.
Yeah, but I mean.
But then I don't know what they're doing.
The show differs from the comics in a lot of ways. If Gareth's group is the hunters, comics didn't do that. Comics didn't do the whole, hey, let's go meet up with these hunters that are eating people.
Very different though, because
team up. No. So that's one reason I do like the show, because if it went straight from the comic book readers like ourselves would get bored of it because we know exactly what was going to happen next because we read the comics. So I'm glad it doesn't go like the comics. So in saying that, I don't think that Abraham is going to be crying because of his wife. It's my opinion. But maybe maybe Eugene tells everyone the news.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
Of course, you comic book readers know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eugene's big reveal. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't read the comics.
Go read the
for
comics.
those who, if they do Eugene's character like they did in the comics, I don't want to spoil anything too big. But if you comic book readers know what I'm talking about. But so maybe they find out about Eugene and maybe he's just upset about that. I don't know. So Abraham, there was an interesting thing about 2 minutes, 18 seconds in, roughly. I know that's a very distinct time, but about 2 minutes in, we see this woman that seems to be in this grassy field. She looks like she's knelt down or something. Her face is covered in blood, but it looks to me like it's Carol. I don't know, but it looks a lot like Carol. Now, why would she be covered in blood? I don't know if, like, maybe a lot of zombies attacked her or something. So I don't know. It could be Carol, and it could be a new character, because it looked either like Carol or a new character. But speaking of new characters, Father Gabriel. Now, I'm going to go ahead and guess it was him, because they basically already told
they did
us
announce that it
was Father Gabriel, and I'm not going to guess. I know for a fact it is Father Gabriel. So basically, I think it was, what's the exact time? 2:22. Pause it.
It goes about fast too.
There's a man in a priest's uniform.
Crying.
He's crying. Looks like it, and that we're determined that is Father Gabriel. Carol and Daryl, about at exactly 2 minutes in, if you pause it again, there's these I think from 2 minutes until about 2:45 ish. They have these scenes that just flash, and if you pause it, you can see it. But if you don't, it goes by so fast you don't know what's happening. But about 2 minutes in, Carol and Daryl are together. So this is only I'm a fan of the Carol Daryl relationship. I think they're gonna become great things. What do you say?
I hope Daryl gets somebody.
Yeah,
He seems a little bit lonely.
Daryl needs a companion.
Him and his crossbow.
Yeah.
Seems a little bit lonely.
But you got that there, I think, in front of a tree.
They're in the woods.
They're in the woods somewhere, dark. But it was good to see them two together. I wonder how fast Carol and Tyrese. That's one thing. I wonder how fast Carol and Tyrese will get to the Terminus.
Looks like it's right off the bat from what we saw in the Talking Dead special.
Hopefully, maybe they don't go in. Maybe they see Rick and them like being thrown into a room or something. Maybe they see Rick and the group, in trouble, and they stay out, and they find the bag of guns. Hopefully, let's hope.
Let's hope.
Let's see. There's a big explosion. I don't remember the last big explosion. I think the last big explosion that they've had is season 1.
The CDC blowing up.
What's the CDC? Big boom.
Well, we spoiled it for some of you who haven't watched the show.
I think that's the only really big explosion that we've had. So.
Well, the tank using all of its power.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking a massive explosion where a big fireball. So you explosion fans out there will enjoy that scene. So.
Okay.
And I think before I get to the big part, about another exact time, 2:21. Pause it, because it seems that Glenn is about to get smacked in the head. by whatever.
By a big bald man.
By whatever this man is holding, but it looks like a pipe maybe, or some kind of pole, something
to knock him out, maybe.
Maybe to knock him out, or to do more than that.
To eat him for dinner.
Yeah. These hunters. A lot of scenes I saw in the trailer, a lot of moments I saw were Rick mainly Rick, but he's shooting up a lot of what seems Terminus. So I'm thinking that near the end of leaving Terminus, I think maybe they're...
or to begin with, and that's why we see Rick get dragged off. You think, maybe?
Yeah.
Him and a few of his buddies get out, like Rick and Daryl and Glenn, they get out and start shooting people from Terminus, and then they get captured, and that's probably why they're jagged up right there. And
maybe they tried to escape, and
then Gareth and his Terminus friends get them and take them.
Maybe Gareth is a lot like Negan. You do something bad to my group, then we do something bad to you. Because Negan didn't accept.
What's the book that Gareth had? Was that like a "we're gonna pick what you get" book? Like
maybe
what punishment you get?
He seems like a sick of a man. He seems like the type of sick guy that would do such a thing. That keep a book of punishments. That if you do something, I think a lot of his people are so maybe loyal to him because he does that kind of thing. I think you're right. I think the book that he might be holding in like the first minute of the trailer has a lot to do with maybe
the rules,
or maybe punishments because Rick did try to escape. Rick did shoot up a lot of his people, a lot of Gareth's people. So maybe, but the big. The elephant in the room, I'm just going to call it.
Well, we got some other stuff, though.
Was,
well, let's talk about the other stuff before we talk about the big thing at the end. Because we have the van falling off the bridge, if you didn't see that.
Little tiny moments that made you kind of question what was going on. There was a van that seemed to have fallen off of a bridge. You noticed some things, some small things, but some things indeed. Some, like Tyrese. What was he doing?
Tyrese was looking in I think it was a room or something.
Some room.
He looked shocked. That's all I know.
He had that shocked look from like season 4.
And then Daryl and I think it was Carol. Are they in a city or something? Are they in a big city? During the trailer, it looked like Daryl was in a city or of some sort. Because it was...
Well, the van that fell from the bridge.
Maybe it
looked like it was in a city. Looked like
maybe Daryl and Carol
the background was some city. Maybe Atlanta. Maybe they went back to Atlanta for some reason.
Maybe Daryl and Carol were in the van though.
Oh, that's a maybe.
Because I saw Daryl and Carol in the city, so I don't.
There were behind the scenes pictures or people taking pictures from the sets.
No. That and I saw Daryl and Carol in the city during the trailer.
Oh, okay.
So
like I said, he noticed things I didn't, so glad you're here.
And also, he noticed something. That church van that we see.
See? Thank you, because I forgot. There's the van that flips, right?
Yeah.
I noticed, and this was a small thing, but I thought it was cool. The van that flips, it hits this
like
car.
A Suburban, like an SUV.
SUV, something like that. Hits this car and it barrel rolls. It looks like it's about to barrel roll and spin. But the car that it hit, I noticed was the car from season 4, the finale, where Rick, Michonne, Carl all were at, and they were. With the biker gang, with Joe's biker gang. But the car, look at it, it was, what was it?
214?
Was it 214? I think it was near the end.
Near 214.
Yeah, I think, near, it was about 214-ish, 215 maybe. Look at it, it shocked me. I barely noticed it. I had to pause it and then take a peek at it. But But I thought that was cool. A little, hey, this is, the car from that iconic moment. Yeah. Anyways, but the elephant in the room, big question from season 4 was, where's Beth? Where did Beth go? Who took Beth? Where is she? What happened? And it was semi-revealed.
I'd say it was fully revealed.
Basically they told us where she was.
As far as we know, she's in a hospital. Because
it looks a lot like a hospital.
Well, there's hospital beds and there's hospital stuff and hospital things where you cut people with.
This cop lady though, there's a cop. Well, we say a cop, but
she could just be dressed up for Halloween.
These people might be crazier than Gareth combined with the Terminus.
Because the cop hits her with like a is it?
It looked like kind of a police baton.
Like a nightstick.
It looked like a police baton. I don't know what's wrong with this lady, but she.
What happened to her arm?
Horrible. Yeah, did she get bit?
Did she get cut? Dun dun dun.
So Beth's location kind of revealed. Not exactly told, where she is. It's not exactly said, hey,
she's in a hospital.
Here she is. It looks a lot like a hospital. So
they were filming in Union, Georgia.
Yeah.
A hospital.
But so that situation is going to be the most confusing thing.
By the way, when we were down there.
No, that's true.
Because I might have heard Beth and her cop friends shooting people.
No. The whole situation is confusing. Well, it's just this cop.
Overall, though, really.
And there were multiple cops in the last part. The whole Beth thing is at the last end of the trailer, the very last end. Mm-hmm. It's like an after credit.
There's a cop getting bit by a walker.
It's crazy. I don't know what these people are doing. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but Beth is.
Is it a mental hospital?
Some danger. Beth is in some danger because that whole thing. I don't know how our group, Rick's group, is going to find Beth, but somehow, some way, they're going to have to because Beth's situation does not look too good. That cop, who I guess may have been the leader of that group that Beth's in, but that cop smacked her in the face at the end. Just
or the leg.
Smacked her. Just said, "Hey, what's up?" So all in all,
good trailer.
Great trailer.
Hey, Walking Dead, thumbs up.
Never disappoints with the trailers.
I've always believed in you. WWE plug.
And it's horrible just because it makes me want to see season 5 now, but I know
79 days.
We have to wait till October 12th.
79 days.
79 days. I can't wait, and I know you can't wait.
I was the one that got you hooked on the show.
Shut up. Anyways, leave a comment about The Walking Dead, about the trailer if you want to. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you may have saw that we didn't mention or we didn't even see. Leave a comment. Tell us if we missed something. Tell us what your favorite part was. I think I just repeated myself.
Yeah, you did.
Leave a like if you like this kind of stuff. I'm gonna be doing more reviews. I think when season 5 finally starts, I'm gonna start reviewing each episode. But maybe make the episode shorter because these 25-minute videos are always fun. Huh?
Yeah.
So, but if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe for more because I will definitely be putting up a lot more Walking Dead videos.
As you can see.
And as you can see, our nice little poster that we, our nice little poster. I tried to put it up there, right, but it didn't look good. So,
very good.
As you can see, it's a little crooked. But I can't wait. I know he can't wait. I know the Walking Dead fans out there can't wait. And it's gonna be so good. Season 5, and we only saw a preview for like the first 8 episodes. For the first half. The first half They're not even done.
I
They've got
wouldn't
another
go as far
half
as first
of
half,
season. They've got another half of season 5.
Yeah,
to
they're
go.
not. They're not even done
They're not
filming
even
yet.
done. This is just like the first half that we
They
got
had
a
to take a
sneak
break.
peek of, and
Just to
we didn't even get a
San
sneak
Diego
peek of a lot.
filming.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
And the first show is 90 minutes long. If you didn't know.
90 minutes. It's gonna be a
That's
long
what I've heard.
episode, like a movie. So, but I hope you enjoyed. I know that we enjoyed, watching the trailer. And boy. Anyways, I guess we're gonna see you later, and peace out.